Oh, good morning.
How's it go today?
You know, it's going. Quite forward.
Right in, are we?
Yeah. How are you?
Good.
Oh, good. Nice.
Good.
Well, today
Yep.
we are going to focus on a person again.
Another person.
Well, I say person.
Yeah.
But this person is moving forward in life towards a dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. So, person can be used in more than one way here because this is going to be tricky terrain, and I already knew that coming in because this was originally a man. Yep. Who transitioned. I don't know if the body modification started before, during, after, and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know enough about that, the order of these things. The before and after pictures are like quite striking, though.
I will put one up now.
If you're like to look at this all at once, like imagine waking up one way the next day kind of thing, like you just changed it all overnight.
Yeah, snap your fingers.
These things take a lifetime, but I wish there was more step by step. These before and afters are always the final kind of where we are shocking. Now. Yeah, versus where they started. And like I can only imagine this took a very, very long time.
Yes.
And I always think with these things, it's like, if nothing else, is a testament to not just the human spirit, but how adaptable the human body can be. Right?
Oh, yeah.
How much you can do.
Very malleable.
Yeah. Like, I always look at that with dogs, where it's like a poodle versus a wolf, and this is like the same thing, basically. Like, how is this a thing?
Oh, it's wild.
But, like, this is an evolution. This is like, you start, in an 80-year life, you can go from that to this.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild
and
how much
further.
You can do if you want. Yeah, yep. I'm sure this person will go even further.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, what's the secret power here? What do you think this person can do? We said Daiko Kaido Nero had the telepathy and the...
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd go on the dragon theme and say Spitfire.
Yeah, I was thinking breathe fire, too.
Yeah, for sure.
I want flight, too, though.
Yeah, flight's got to be involved.
Wings
Classic
are
dragon
tough.
things, Classic dragon things. I would even say, like, guarding gold.
Guarding gold.
You know what I mean? Just has, like, stacks of treasure. I think that'd be dope.
See, the thing is like, whatever gold this dragon was guarding has likely been spent becoming the dragon,
yes,
right? Like,
that's the kicker.
This has got to be a fortune.
Yeah.
Like, not as much in tattoos as we have been noting on the last few, but these kinds of procedures are very expensive. Sure.
Maybe we should start doing that. Maybe we should start talking, like, say, beginning to end of the transformation. How much do we think was spent?
Yeah.
Because, it's a considerable amount for everyone we've talked about.
And they're all, in a way, similar scale. Like, I want to just keep doing, like we'll probably do some tamer ones eventually, but I just want to do the real extremes and try and keep them on opposite ends of spectrums, too, because it's like, for me, body modification is like, you can go so many different ways with it, right? Like, I'm not even weighing in on whether you like or dislike. It's amazing to me how different it goes for each person. Yeah. Right? Like, you've got someone turning into a black alien. You've got a guy turning into tattooed Thor, from Chunky Kid. Yeah. And then you've got Professor Xavier, dude, Daiko Kaido Nero. Yeah. Basically. Yep. Like, but with a sick bodies, 2 bodysuits, right? Yep. And then you go dragon, right? And it's just like my thing has always been, I don't want to be a character necessarily.
Yeah, that's
right.
You kind of are.
I know I am,
so
but I want to be like, I still want to be Remy. I still want to be Jer. Like, I still want to be my human guy. Like,
sure, but I mean, like, your superpower would definitely be Venom. Like, just tentacles and stuff shooting out of you, and
see, I guess
maybe you'd eat people through the mouth.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, wait a minute, what's my power?
Oh, dude, it's pretty obvious to all of us, I believe.
Is it?
I think so.
I get a lot of comparisons to the Venom thing more and more since we've been doing all the tentacles and stuff.
Yeah,
but, like, I always thought it would have to be like some kind of like adamantian, like the Wolverine thing where he heals fast.
I mean, you certainly do heal fast.
Like that whole thing.
Yeah,
but I guess my mind is like, I'm stuck in me. I can't see from the outside in.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Right, so I can't give that proper analysis. But
I just think that monster on your chest kind of dictates the path forward. Just like this for this person. The dragon definitely dictates the superpower.
Yeah. So there are pictures of this person where they have they've got like wings, like fake wings attached.
Oh yeah.
But like wings are they're one that people have tried to do like as a body mod.
Yeah.
But the structure of the back can't support it.
Yeah, of course.
Right? Like I feel like we're going to figure that out eventually though, because what I've learned is if there's a desire, we'll find a path there.
Yeah, life finds a way kind of thing.
Yeah, like I whenever anyone says something's impossible, I'm always very skeptical now.
Yeah,
just some of what I've seen, it's just like, yeah, it's impossible today.
Yeah, I mean, 50 years from now, who knows?
Yeah, you wouldn't have seen this in the 1900s,
nope.
like early 1900s, like imagine.
Okay, here's a question. So there'd be mythology back then, for sure.
Yeah.
Right? So lots of different things that were in and around conversation. So do you think there was a person back then that had a secret desire to transform into a dragon?
I'm sure people have had that thought, right? Like I'm sure those people probably would have written a book or something instead, right? Or like maybe they would have written a movie at some point, or there would have been some storyline that they got to do that, or where they put themselves as a character into the story and did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now we're for the first time. And I think we're still in the early goings of this.
Oh, certainly.
Like, we're for the first time sort of able to do that in a way in reality, right?
But, well, I mean, the next one will be the virtual version.
That's it. Like, I was going to say, before we get there on a physical level, we're going to get there, like, in a online universe where now, though we are just some regular Joe, we can just pretend and dress up like that online, right? Like virtual avatar, VTubers, that kind of thing, where it doesn't really matter what you look like. And then I wonder if this stuff goes away before it even really reaches its potential.
Yeah.
Or if there'll ever be a point where we're doing both really well. Like, that actually kind of fascinates me.
Well, I mean, that's quite interesting, because if you have the ability to do it,
it's a bit of an arms race between the physical and the
virtual.
Yeah, virtual.
I mean, so the one thing that I would say though is like nothing that you do, no filter that you put on, no avatar that you build, will have the physical element to it currently. So, like, there's something about this that you're going through the process.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not just the fact that, like, oh, we've got this ability to do so and we're doing it. You would have that ability to do so in the virtual world, but then there's going to be no physicality to it. You're going to have the ability to click a button and then have that exist. Whereas this person has gone through tons of physical transformation, like physical healing, physical pain, vision, steps, all those things. Like the growth thing in the reality form comes with a lot of physical sensations and experiences that I think we do value.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see. I doubt it would eliminate it. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that if you had the ability to just kind of get tattooed in a digital format, you wouldn't care.
But I've had the taste already.
So you're saying that if people stop getting the taste of it.
Well, so what I'm saying is, say my son grows up, right, and he wants, and he doesn't, but let's propose he wants to look like me. Now you give him a reality where he can do that for a couple $100 of virtual currency versus a couple decades and
200,000
thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars spent, and then thousands of hours of pain endured.
Yeah. Which one's he gonna grab to first?
Yeah, just from the outset, one's a harder sell, right? There might still be the person who goes, "I'm in for that."
Yeah. Oh, for certain there will be.
But they're gonna be rare.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I mean, like, I don't know. With the duration of tattooing and body modification that we've had, and the drive that we have to do it, I feel like I have a hard time believing that tendency will go away. You know what I mean? Because unless you can get to a place where in the virtual world you experience those things in some form or facet.
Yeah, you could be more in tune with it.
Yeah, you get some sort of like neural link thing that lets you experience the thing. You know what I mean?
My thing is, like, with this project in particular, before we wrap this up, I just want to say, like, that I admire what this person has done in attempting to become like a human dragon type thing, but like, I just don't feel like we're there yet, and I feel like it's too bold a move yet. Yeah. Like, I don't feel like you can do it and have it look the way that you imagine.
It's hard to be at the forefront of those things.
Right. I'm not going to knock anyone for doing what they want to do, but I just feel like this can't be done the way that it would need to be done to look right.
Yeah.
Like, we can't get there.
Yeah. How long do you think?
Man, asking a number of years on that, maybe I'm going to say within 100 years.
Okay.
Within 100 years, we'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To a place where it's just like whatever I mean, obviously you can't grow to 90 feet, that type of thing. But in terms of drastic body modification that looks compelling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's, you're right. It's just in its infancy.
Yeah.
And like the more that we do it well, the less that it will look. It's like when you see normal plastic surgery. Like normal plastic surgery, say 30 years ago, didn't work very well. You know what I mean? It was very kind of like almost brutal. And now it's so subtle if you desire it. You know what I mean? If you just want really subtle changes, the technology is phenomenal.
Yeah, being the guinea pig or entrepreneur of anything is, it's never going to look as good as it will later.
Yeah, no, it's tough. All right, well, this is pretty cool. I mean, I won't be getting it, but I'm glad there's someone doing it.
Yeah, for sure.